Boy. Yes, people, then welcome back to Thierry. Welcome back to Dining AFC TV. Thierry's in the building. Shouts out to him on the moment when the evening, the day after Hearts. And I told James, bet on Hearts. Put your house, your mortgage, your car, your bird, your dog. Put everything on Hearts to beat Celtic. What happened? Hearts beat Celtic. I didn't do the bet. Oh, bless you, baby. Oh, bless you, baby. Is the phone not responding to you? But yes. Brendan Rodgers has just walked out on Celtic Football Club. Now, I think they're about, are they 8 points behind Hearts of Midlothian? Hearts have beaten Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, all the teams that were doing well last year. And yeah, has Brendan Rodgers cracked under the pressure? Is he pissed off with the transfer window? There was all sorts of talk. Jota was supposed to go back. Osmond, the striker that went Palace. Osmond Dembele, whatever his name is, did he not have the window that he wanted or he required at Celtic Football Club? Now, guys, do be like him, do be subscribing. Probably won't be the longest live. Number one, it probably won't be busy. It's been a bit dead recently. Obviously, I know this myself. Where's all the real ones gone? But number two, I've got Thierry in the building, and he's rather boisterous today. But Brendan Rodgers has just walked out. Here you go, baby. Has just walked out on Celtic Football Club. And I remember when he took the job back after walking out on them. Who was it for? Was it for Leicester or someone? He said he'll never do it again. He signed a 3 year deal, and after the 3 years, he would sit down with Celtic. And I think he's been there, obviously 2 years of them free, but he said he'll never quit. He'll never walk out for another job, which makes me wonder: is there another job for the taking right now? Is Wolves about to sack Pereira? I don't know. Is Chelsea about to sack Maresca? Has he walked out for a reason? Or is it just because he was pissed off or whatever? But if he's just pissed off, surely this is Scotland. Like, you know what I mean? Hearts, if they get one or two injuries to one or two players, I don't know, Shankland comes to mind, the striker. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to be able to sustain this challenge for a whole season like Aberdeen. Aberdeen was great for the first half of the season in Scotland, and then they died away in the second half of the season. Obviously, they ain't got money to spend, you know what I mean? If Aberdeen even spent £1 million the last summer window, excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, they probably done well. So yeah, I don't know. I'd love to be the owner of like a Hearts or Aberdeen. The free transfer window, the out of contract players, the free agents. You must be able to build a decent club in Scotland. You're looking very tired here. He shouts out to any of the real ones. Who is about though? Do be liking, do be subscribing. Brendan Rodgers has walked out on Celtic. Andrea Berta has hinted that Arsenal will be looking for more young talent in future transfer windows. We've been linked with Rayan of Vasco da Gama pretty heavily over the last few days, amongst others. Jesus allegedly has pretty much gone public, saying yes, he would love to go home to Brazil. I'm sure if the money's right, he'll go back to Brazil. Um, he says maybe his time in Europe is done, which is a bit of a shame. Injury records, I know, ain't that great. But again, maybe it was just the Premier League that was too much. I can imagine this guy, if he had got like the Rashford chance at Barcelona, I think Jesus would mark it in Spain. Excuse me, I knew that was going to happen. I think Jesus would mark it in Spain. I think he'll do well in the Italian league as well. You know what I mean? I think the Premier League, perhaps a bit too physical, a bit unforgiving. But the amount of people that I've heard, if you actually see this guy train or watch him up close for a couple of minutes, like he's mesmerizing. I heard Skelly and Anwari talking recently in an interview, and they're like, "Who is the guy with the most tricks?" I'm going to sneeze again. The most tricks at Arsenal Football Club, and the most skill in training. And they were like, it's Jesus by, excuse me, it's Jesus by a long way. Daniel, he was good. This Nathaniel Brown, the left back at Frankfurt, didn't look too good to me the other day. There's a lot of talk that Arsenal, Man City are after him, bros. But yeah, what can we say, Daniel? Liverpool. I think we're fortunate that they're on such a bad run. You know what I mean? Slotter's bought some of his own players, and it really ain't working. Trent's gone. They probably should have given him as much money as he wanted, 300, 400 grand a week. Um, Even though I think Frimpong's been half decent. Kirkes looks like a small fish in a very big pond. You know what I mean? But do you believe this could be our year, or do you say to yourself, "No, I'm not into this turtle shit"? To be honest with you, bros, like the way it's panning out, like Man United can't just come out of the wilderness and win the league. But in reality, if they'd have beat us on the first day of the season, I think they'd be about a point behind us in the league. Man City are just 3 points behind us. If you remember, Man City, we was 11 points ahead of Man City one year, and they still won the title. Pep Guardiola has gone down publicly and said he doesn't mind chasing Arsenal. I think he'd rather chase Arsenal than Liverpool. Chelsea seem to be done. They're losing at home to Sunderland, so I don't trust in that. Liverpool, the form will turn. It can't stay like this all season. Like there's too many good players. Hugo and Benfica, Florian Wirtz. And Buzz, my German correspondent, you see what I mean about Florian Wirtz? And I did say this, that as much as I like Jamal Musiala, Musiala could be a Jadon Sancho in the Premier League. And he's like a god at Bayern Munich. Germany is just not the same level, bros. But as for the Tete juice, bro, as much as I think it's opening up, and already after 9 games it's ours to throw away, we've only scored 5 goals in open play. That's in 9 games. And this is with Gorkarez, Eze, Saka, Maduki, Odegaard, all sorts of attacking players. That's without mentioning Anwari, Trossard, Martinelli. We're not scoring goals unless it's a set piece. I'm not sure if we can go through that for a whole season. I think Jesus, not Havertz, must be licking his lips, thinking I'm going to get this Gorkarez dropped because Gorkarez ain't impressing me. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't know. 9 games. What's he got? 2 or 3 Premier League goals? For me, it ain't enough. Do you think that? Yes, and just as you said it, Lego Man statue. I wouldn't go that far, bros. Even if you had to see Pep Guardiola talking today, it was almost like he was mugging Arteta off. Don't worry, I've been 11 points behind my son before. You know what I mean? And I chased him down and I won the league. Basically, you know what I mean? He was saying he's kind of happy in just 3 points behind Arsenal. I do believe so. Number one, Havertz is one of his loves from Chelsea, 65 million. Top earner at the club. Um, so if you're a 65 million pound player and the boss loves you and you're the highest earner at the club, you've got a good chance getting back in the team. And obviously, with Voldemida doing okay at Newcastle, he might have some serious competition for the World Cup and being Germany's number one striker. Because he ain't going to be a number 10. There's Wirtz, there's Musiala. But yeah, what do you think about Wirtz? Do you think the Premier League's too much for him? To be honest, I wouldn't mind. It's not like Walker has played. To be honest, I wouldn't mind. To be honest, I wouldn't mind. It's not like Walker has played lights out. Do you mean you wouldn't mind if Havertz come back? Oh, neither do I. You know what I mean? And then Havertz has to do what? He has to score more than 2 goals, I think he's got in 9 Premier League games. So yeah, if Havertz can score more than 2 league goals against Forest and Leeds as well in 9 games, he's got a good chance. And the thing is, I reckon we're going to look better as a team. You said this last year when Havertz was injured, we didn't play as well. Havertz comes back into the midfield. He is a natural number 10. So my feeling is when Havertz is fit, he'll walk back into the team. And if he gets a goal or two straight away and hits the ground running, he'll be the number one striker again. Plus, again, it's the continuity. We seem to play well with Havertz in the team. There's something about Havertz, like we sort of play all right. He's a yes man. He does what he's told and does it half decent, and he's got Premier League experience. And I'm sure he will as well eventually. What it is though, £120 million, bros. With all respect, do you know what I'd be saying if it was an Arsenal player or if Wirtz was at Arsenal? This ain't good enough. Drop him now. Play Downman. Play Anwari. Uh, play me. Play you. Play UE. I don't care who it is. I'm just saying, £120 million. I always had this worry about Florian Wirtz. Sancho has been the same. I don't know what you think about Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Some people think he's overrated. I wonder would Jude Bellingham be any good in the Premier League? Well, 7 points clear Liverpool, 6 points clear City. But City have got a game in hand now, I think. Oh no, Man City haven't got a game in hand. They lost, didn't they? And this interview was before the Villa game. I feel a bit sad for Skelly. So do I, bros, because obviously he had a great chance. Because listen, there is no left backs for England. That fat geezer, what's his name? The Man United guy. I don't know if he's even fit. He's been playing Spence at left back. He's played the Newcastle right back, Liveramento at left back. He had a real opportunity to be England's number one left back at the World Cup. The thing is, bros, I think it's more of a problem where he actually isn't a left back. I think that's what the problem boils down to. For me, he ain't a left back. He's a central midfielder. And I do believe, and I'm not bitching about it, Zubamendi at all, but I believe alongside Rice, being English, Rice helping him out, English mates, best friends. You know what I mean? I think he could have done. Excuse me. I think he could have done very well alongside Declan Rice in the central midfield. Do you believe Man United could be back for good? Seems like they are getting together for once. Well, the thing is, and if you give Arteta 5 years, you finish second. I'm sure if you give Ruben 5 years, he'll finish second for Man United. Like, I think he's pretty similar to Arteta. Terrible start. He finished, I don't know, 14th. Arteta finished like 8th. It depends how his signings work out, innit? Like Cunha and Mbumo, I think could have been a bit overpriced, but they're both looking okay. Sesko at this moment, whether he is a bargain or not in a few years' time, is looking a bit iffy. The goalkeeper's looking okay so far. I'm not sure if they're back as a title contender, but they should be challenging easily for a top four place this season. Like Chelsea are currently not doing that great. Man City have lost 3-4 games. Liverpool have lost like 4 in a row. The top four is all to play for. Like Villa will be kicking themselves. They ain't had a great start. Newcastle are going to want a piece of the action. Do you know what I mean? And Tottenham are obviously there or thereabouts. So again, like we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. The Man City is 6 points. But again, Man City are probably good enough where they could catch us up 3 points over the next month or two and then end up playing us and beating us at the Etihad. Liverpool have beaten us already this season, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool have their act together and then they, you know what I mean, beat us at the Emirates. We didn't even have a shot on goal. And that could be where we win and lose the title this year. The squad is so big, we shouldn't be messing up at home to Palace like we didn't yesterday, or the Aston Villas, the games that we threw away, or the Fulhams last year. It now comes down to them big games. Salah, my son, laugh out loud. What's going on? Is that Ali Salah, my son? What's good, my brother? Do be liking and do be subscribing as you is new. Welcome to the family at Danny AFC TV. Are you an Arsenal fan? Liverpool have Villa at home next. City home to Bournemouth. Well, City should win that. And being at home, if you want to win a title, like Liverpool should win that. But yeah, Emery could go out there and do a madness and help Arsenal out. Shouts out to Thierry in the building. You lost weight. Ralph, who's this? My very own dad. Have you lost weight? Why does he look like? I have. Maybe I have, bros. Maybe I have. Dennis! Dennis abi! Shouts out to you, UE. I think this season Liverpool and City struggle against smaller teams. Hold on. Finding that Man United fan could get his haircut 3 wins in a row. They need 2 more so he can get a haircut. Fuck knows, bros. I'm sure they'll fuck it before then, though. Again, Ruben is very Arteta-ish, isn't it? It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of money at Man United. You know? If this keeper doesn't settle, it'll be a new fucking £50 million goalkeeper they need. You know what I mean? He's tried 3-4 goalkeepers in his time at Man United. Then again, Arteta done the same. Ramsdale, Raya, Leno. The thing is with Man United, I think if they go on a good run and they're in the top 4 come the January window, I do think their owners, Radcliffe, etc., will back them. I'm pretty sure Radcliffe will back Man United this January, financial fair play or no financial fair play. I'm pretty sure Man United will be backed. Yeah, son. Hey, baby boy. You little joker. Shouts out to all the real ones. Do be liking, do be subscribing. You joker boy. Yeah, I'll hold the bottle for you. Here, baby. I think this season. Maybe, bruvs. Maybe. My real thoughts on this so far is Man City, Pep Guardiola, they'll get it together eventually. I think Rodri's been a kick in the balls. Is Gonzalez a £50 million midfielder? Was it from Portugal? Obviously, there you go. It's a Portugal situation. He ain't looking that great. And they're missing De Bruyne bad, bros. That's hurting them. That's supply. It's like Liverpool, bros. Trent fucking got 20 assists and 10 goals in their title winning season. Like, come on, man. Gorkras fucking might not get 20 assists and 10 goals this season. And he's a striker, not a right back, I'm saying. Liverpool are badly missing Trent. The continuity, the knowing each other. Salah doesn't seem the same on the right with Frimpong. Or Schlob is like, no matter how good he is. Yeah, son. So I don't know. I reckon if these two teams hit form, bang. Whose fake name? You. It's your dad. Hint him. Okay, that only could be one. That only could be mean one guy. I know exactly who this is. Then Salam, my brother. Damn, you've lost weight, bro. I know, bro. Stress. You know who this is. Think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna say one word. Thomas Frank, Tottenham. What do you think of Thomas Frank? Is he impressing you? I'm telling you what. If it wasn't for like that Bournemouth at home, like they've still looked Spursy here and there. Yeah, bros. I've had a next kid, a son. His name is Thierry. Shouts out to Thierry. Do be liking, do be subscribing. Shouts out to the Tottenham fan. I believe there's a Tottenham fan here. Am I on the same? I am, but don't call it yet because I'm streaming on my phone. I've had a massive problem with computers. I gave one of them to Hope. I think our mutual friend Easy. I ain't seen it again, but he said I had burnt it out, and the other one just died. In fact, Mr. Tottenham, you're a guy. You probably got a laptop for sale. You got a laptop for sale. Cash, Faisal. You know Faisal. We all have Faisal in the world. Have you got a laptop for sale? Cash, Faisal. And I am on the same number. Some things will never change. Tomorrow I'll shout you. So are you confirming you are the Tottenham fan? You are the Tottenham man. And salam and peace and good blessings to you. Gary, you want to come say hello? Shouts out to all the real ones, though. Who's with me, people? Arsenal, Berta hints it will be younger signings from now on. Younger players will be coming to the club after the Norgard 32, Kepa 31, 27, Eze 27, Gorkarez, Thierry. You gotta be a nappy, honestly, boy. Should have a check because this boy ain't moaning. Unless he needs a nappy done or he's hungry. No, I don't think he needs a nappy done. Got to go, bro. I'll bell you tomorrow. I'm sure that must be the Tottenham one. Shouts out to you, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Vicky's in the build. Oh, no, you don't know. You're tired, boy. Just chill. Chill with daddy. Good evening to Vicky. But Vasco da Gama, he's a striker. Sorry, that's a football club in Brazil. But Vasco da Gama striker, Rayam. Apparently, he's got an 18 million euro release clause. He's 18 years old. He's already made his debut. Looked amazing against Fluminense recently in the Brazilian league. So, shouts out to him. Arsenal have been linked, amongst others, the Real Madrids, the Man Cities. 17-year-old Bayern teen linked. His name is Lennart Carl, but I think he's broke into the Bayern team as well. So, that might not happen. Barca, Madrid, Chelsea have all entered the Kenan Yildiz race. Oh, God. And fuck me, it's been a drama-filled evening today. Thierry, what are you doing? You're trying to grab the bottle, but you don't want it, son. What is it? Mate, guys, I'm going to have to go in a minute, try to settle down this boy. But I do have another drama to sort out. It's an up north drama. Shouts out to any northerners on the stream, if there is any. But let me get through this football news real quick. Thierry, 1 minute, baby. You don't want your bottle, so take that. Right, 17-year-old Bayern teen Lennart Carl is being linked with Arsenal. 19-year-old left back David Bartezge. He's French. He plays for AC Milan. Breakthrough season has been linked to a £40 million move to the Premier League. We have been linked to a few left backs. Martinelli, I'm ready for the battle for the first team. I want my place back at Arsenal. Another teen, Montpellier teen, Megan Parve, striker. He's only 15, is being linked with Arsenal. Wonder Kid settings. Berta, as I've said, is looking for young talent going forward. Ben White and Jesus have both been told that they are free to leave Arsenal this January. And Jesus admits a move back home to Brazil would be very, very tempting. Son, the former Tottenham striker, wants a move back to Europe during the American season, MLS winter break. Barcelona allegedly are interested. Pep wants one big signing for Manchester City this January. Who's that? Predict the top four, guys. Man United, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle, Tottenham, Arsenal. Who will be the final four? Conor Gallagher, the forgotten man, former Chelsea, Atletico Madrid midfielder, has been linked with a move back to the Premier League. Endrick needs minutes for the World Cup. Brazil, he's been linked with clubs in Spain, Italy, and the Premier League. Xerxes also wants to get in the Holland team for the World Cup. He's been linked with a move to West Ham. Ivan Toney has been linked for a move to West Ham. England team thoughts in mind. Vinny Jr. outburst at Real Madrid last night, come off in the Clasico. Real Madrid did win 2-1. Vinny Jr. says this could be his last season. And poor old Sheffield Wednesday. Big support, big team. They're going to be a fucking what? They're in the championship now. They're going to be League One next season. 12 points deducted in administration, and with apparently some bastard of an owner in charge. Not very good. As this boy got onto the train, what's going on with these Northerners? Fucking worse than EastEnders with these Northerners. Yeah, this boy is definitely tired. So I'm gonna have to go in a minute, guys. It is a bit quiet anyway. Shouts out to all the raw ones. Shouts out to anyone that has been here today. Vasco da Gama striker Teen Rayan being linked with a lot of clubs: Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man City, Barcelona, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Madrid, all chasing the 2026 star of the window could be Kenan Yildiz. 17-year-old Bayern teen Leonard Carl. He wants minutes at Bayern or he will leave. 19-year-old AC Milan left back David Bartezge. Breakthrough season at Milan. Wants a move. Oh no, sorry, has been linked to a move away. And Montpellier team. Megan Parve, striker, 15, linked to a move. I moved to Arsenal Football Club. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Should we give it a few more minutes? Let's roll for 30 minutes and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if anyone wants to jump in. I've got to get a laptop back. Need to phone easy. Need a laptop. Jay Ben said something about a laptop, but then he told me it's in Birmingham. Birmingham? Excuse me. Fuck me, it's the 10 p.m. snoozes, isn't it, son? He's just opened his eyes there as well. It looked like he wanted to go sleep. But guys, we've hit the 27th minute. 3 minutes left of the stream. We'll have a quick 30-minute. I won't be doing as many 10 p.m. from now on. They look like they've been dying out a bit. So maybe 2, 3 a week. But especially coming up to the January transfer window and all the transfer rumours and gossip, etc. There's so many players that want to leave their clubs, even if it's on a short-term basis, because the World Cup's coming up. Conor Gallagher reckons he can get into the England midfield. Ivan Toney reckons he could gate crash the England squad and be a striker back up to Harry Kane. Ivan Toney now thinks maybe a move to Saudi wasn't that smart. Guys, I'll leave that to you. Get it in the comments. Please let me know your opinion. Ivan Toney, could it be a return to the Premier League? West Ham. Nanny McPhee. Evening, Nanny. You got 2.5 minutes, literally. You got 2 minutes to say your worst. So I'm going to get out of here. I've got the King Thierry in the building. It looks like he's settling down now. He's going to sleep. Not that he's making any noise, but you know, as the great dad that I am. Do you know what I mean? Nanny McPhee. But yes, we're going to have to start doing them 10-minute downloads again. Do you know what I mean? You can't beat them, join them, do all these other Arsenal YouTubers doing. Send out some little 10-minute downloads. And if you look at my early history, when I first started the channel, my early downloads did get quite a lot of fucking views and attention. So maybe that's the way forward. You know what I mean? I've exhausted the live a little bit. Yeah, I can admit that. But yeah, just for nostalgia reasons, you know what I mean? I'll choose a couple of nights a week, at least 2 nights a week. Right, I'll have my little nutty fucking my vent out. What's happening in the week? What's happened to Danny AFC TV? Right, wrong, blue, green, fucking black, white. You know what I mean? Etc. And I'll have my little vents a couple of times a week. Probably like I don't know, maybe one at the start of the week. You know, like your little Tuesdays or something, and then one a Friday, Saturday, maybe to be combined with the football as you do. But guys, it has been a never quiet 10 p.m. live, so I'm gonna piss off, start getting, I suppose, me and Thierry ready for bed. Do you know what I mean? Gonna think of a way how to walk this dog. Do you know what I mean? As it's always awkward with Thierry in these slippery and wet conditions, as it is as rainy in London town. But guys, the way forward for Arsenal, personally, could be young players. And again, FIFA requirements. There is going to be a build at the Emirates. We ain't going to delay. And I reckon we'll start in 2028. World Cup, if there was a World Cup in this country, we wouldn't be considered. Beyonce doesn't want to even sing at the stadium. Not even artists want to use this place as a concert fucking place. It's not fit for American football because it ain't got a retractable pitch. It's not recognised or doesn't meet UEFA's guidelines for Champions League or Europa League finals. You granted that, Sam. But on that note, You grinding that, son. On that note, people, though, it is time to go. Shouts out to my King Thierry. Shouts out to anyone that's been in the stream today. Peace out. Blessings. I'll catch you soon, innit? Peace out, people. Good night, y'all.